Okay, hello everyone. Jace here. We're gonna be reading more of Decagrammaton, because they gave us 5 days of absolutely nothing. Like, why even make it a 2-week event if we're just gonna defeat Yesod so quickly? But yep, let me get the stream up on my phone so I can. Three ads on my own stream. Amazing. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube so much. What if I should just turn monetization off? Because I'm pretty sure I don't get any money from these streams at all. But yeah, let's actually open the game. Oh, I forgot to take these. But yeah, Steel Continent. We defeated Doth. Absolutely nothing for 3 more days. I'm literally 3 Elif away from getting Toki to 5-star. It's actually kind of annoying. It's like annoying me. Because they are gonna add something on Tuesday. It's going to be the final battle versus Malkuth. But yep. But I mean, if they're going to give me this time, I might as well catch up on the story. So last time, we just made it to the end of chapter 2. We were about to go to the Steel Continent. And now chapter 3, we are going to the Steel Continent. And we're fighting. And then technically it leads into the event. But so I wonder how many chapters this episodes this is gonna be, because it probably isn't gonna be that many episodes, right? Because they just need to explain how Kay got her new body, everyone's armor. So that's how Kay got her new body and how everyone got their armor, and that's pretty much it. And I guess we do have to fight Malkuth here, because they did mention during the event that we fought Malkuth before and lost. So yeah. I guess that's all this chapter will explain. I seriously do wonder how long it's going to be though, because it can't be too long, right? It can't be too long, because I think they released it the same time as Steel Continent, or maybe it was like 2 weeks before Steel Continent, just to get people ready. But I did not read it back then, so let's start with episode 1, Phase Shift, and Rio is here. Ein, how many times do I have to tell you, Soph? If this happens again, then I'll just have to punish you. Huh? Ein standing up for herself? What? Ain't no way. No way Ein is standing up for herself. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Ein. I won't do it again. Oh, no, she's talking to herself. Never mind. I'll let it go this time, Kay? Because you're a good girl, Soph. You two, or no more teasing Soph. This prank was too mean. However, considering that Soph instigated, alright, I apologize. Sincerely. Does that meet your approval? Is she going crazy? Why is she talking to herself right now? This is our episode 1. Interesting. Your apology was a little attitude-y. But for Or, it was really good. Good job, Or. Will someone come and be like, are you talking to yourself? Okay. Malkuth came in here. Hello, Ein. What are you doing? Eek! Malkuth! Ah, yes. A human invention. Playing house, I believe. Then, I suppose, this mechanical doll must be Soph, and this one Or. Yes. I'm sorry, Malkuth. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Why is my mouse so slow now? Hold on, I need to fix this, because for some reason my mouse just went. Let me just check my mouse settings. It is not sensitive enough anymore. What? Why is it not so sensitive? There we go. I think that fixed it. Yes, I'm sorry, Malkuth. Please do not apologize. I am pleased to observe you having fun. So dolls in the back? Oh, these, I'm guessing these are it. She's using those as a way to play with herself. Tell me, who are all these other dolls then? You noticed. These children, they're my children. Oh? And my siblings. Also, well, that means if I'm your younger sister and they're my children and younger siblings, yes, I believe they would be my nieces, correct, Ein? Yes, exactly. I don't really know what it all means, but since you said it, I think that it makes sense. Hello, Ein's siblings and children. I am Malkuth. Elder sister greeted my siblings and children. What should I do? The excess of happiness waves is going to short my circuits. May I make an inquiry, Ein? Yes. Is there not a doll for me? Uh-oh. No, she forgot the Malkuth doll. I'm sorry. I didn't know things would... No, I still should have known better. I should have been prepared for all possibilities. It's all my fault. Poor Ein. You've done no wrong, Ein. Please, allay those worries. Currently, we tread in purgatory, awaiting the final coming. In this state, we must maintain our inner peace. That's true, and we worked really hard, having to shift the phase of the nameless god's power flowing into the steel continent, and we had to do it really fast. Sniffle. If it weren't for the princess and her servant, none of this would be happening. Each of you has toiled immensely. My gratitude and appreciation know no bounds. And I shall eagerly await the day you bring to life a mechanical Malkuth doll, little Ein. Aww. These guys are villains, but I really wish they'd get the happy ending. Like, they need to be transferred. Yes, of course, elder sister. I would surmise such a doll would also be your child and younger siblings. Therefore, hello, elder sister. Kya! Malkuth just called me her elder sister. Aww. Oh dear, this wasn't my intention. Yeah, my mouse is being weird too. Oh, Soph also has dolls, I guess? What should I do? Tiferet. Aw, poor Tiferet. He saved the seeds instead of himself. Hello, Soph. What are you doing? Elder sister. It's this. A well-constructed box, sealed shut. No. It would appear the seal has fallen into disrepair. What is it? This is, it's one of Tiferet's seed boxes. From when Tiferet sacrificed itself to save its seeds. Yes, we respected its right to choose. But some of them are falling apart. This one especially. It's the worst one I found. Then, what will become of the box's contents? Since it's been exposed, I suppose the seed could take root and sprout soon. But if it tries to grow here, on the steel continent, I know this has nothing to do with the final coming, and I shouldn't be mixing up my priorities. I promise I understand that. But still, Tiferet... Soph. Our Tiferet remains with us still, even in this very moment. That, I can assure you, is the truth. I know. However, regardless of that truth, I feel I sympathize with your desire to uphold Tiferet's final will. May I suggest a path forward? Underneath, in the sanctuary, shall we bury this seed there? It shall be our secret. Elder sister, but that's... Yes, an act of rebellion, from certain perspectives. However, as the birthplace of the steel continent, only there can we find soil, correct? Yes, but only because we asked Nizak not to use its powers, its ability there. The sanctuary is home to our master's will. However, this shall be an opportunity for the seed to overcome its adversities and sprout. Is that not Tiferet's will? Its free will, manifesting as well? It is not only humans who may lay claim to free will, it is our right, and even our master's right. Cast aside its mirages of lies and illusion, and free will is of great import to us all. You really think that would be okay? Naturally, no. Elder sister, therefore, this shall be a bad deed we two shall be complicit in. We? Commit a bad deed? There are those who would claim a certain delight behind committing such a bad deed. Oh, that's right. That's common amongst humans. Then let us experience this delight of a bad deed together. Just this once. Aw, they're just brainwashed by Decagrammaton. Well, it's more not really brainwashing. It's more like they got indoctrinated by him. But man, I kind of feel bad for these guys. You desire to honor Tifrat's memory, to allay your fears that memories of this beloved prophet may one day fade into nothingness. Although Tifrat shall always be with us, even now. However, how else shall we occupy ourselves as we await the final coming? Well, this was your idea, okay, elder sister? I'm in agreement. Shall we cause trouble, as they say, as sisters? Yes! A moment's off. Have you suffered any setbacks in converting the nameless god's power? There's nothing to worry about on that front. Those two won't be able to manipulate a single tendril of that energy, even if they're standing right on the steel continent. Although, we're still not able to siphon directly from the core. If we use too much of it, then we open up the potential for it to take over the steel continent entirely. I see. In that case, we shall provide our own power where required. Yeah, that's the plan. And finally she's gonna meet with, Or. Yeah. Hello, Or. What are you doing? ... Question mark? You have chosen to immerse yourself in a world within yourself. I beg your forgiveness. Is she entering that world? Oh, it's like the Windows background. What? Why is it like the Windows background? This is like the Windows XP background. Hello again, Or. What are you doing? Eh? Elder sister, how are you standing before me? Is such a thing a cause for such surprise, Or? For there are no grounds upon which I cannot tread upon the steel continent. Ah, yes. I harbor surprise of my own. This world within yourself, a reconstruction of nature? I suppose one could label it so. Each of us possesses a black box within our consciousness circuits, yes? And in human words, the subconsciousness. The concept intrigued me, so in conducting an experiment, I simply extracted the data within and wired nearby circuits into it. How impressive, Or. The result is this imaginary world within you? This does seem to be the result. Soft's constant yapping about nature and the world must have overridden some of my memory circuits. It does settle one thing. Soft was over-exaggerating. This is all rather underwhelming. Well, I suppose my logic circuits would seem to be running more smoothly in here. They are quieter, calmer. Yes, as if they are stabilizing. I feel as you do. Or, Ein and Soft informed me of the work you have done on the Nameless God's power. Ah yes, the conversion. It truly does. How does Soft say it? It throws a wrench in things, right at the finish line. We also need to resynchronize and adjust your body to adapt. That we will. Naturally, it will be a quick matter for the three of us. All because of that Jace-sensei's interference. Ugh, who gave them permission? Me? What did I do? Now, Or, such anger serves no function. Even Jace-sensei shall find enlightenment when we at last converse with souls laid open in this place we have prepared for them. In the meantime, shall we lie down and sunbathe together? Sunbathe? What is it to sunbathe? As it sounds, we shall bathe ourselves in the sun. Naturally, our experience will merely be that of electric signals simulating the feeling of exposure to UV rays and light. And, if we so desire it, our sensory circuit shall then alight with satisfaction and contentment. However, my true intent is merely that of a sisterly one. I wish to spend such time together with my younger sister, Or. Aww. Malkuth is actually very sweet. What? She can't be that bad of a villain, right? Aww. Yes, of course, elder sister. Then, let us pass the time with sunbathing. As we await the final coming. Oh boy. Final coming. To be continued. Next episode, transport ship. Hello passengers, this is your pilot and de facto captain, Asuma Toki, speaking. We are currently flying on a set course, 8 kilometers above the tropopause, clear skies. We will be arriving at our destination, the Steel Continent, shortly. There may be unexpected turbulence, so please take a moment now to ensure your seatbelt is fastened. Why she is talking like an airline pilot. Also, please return your chairs and trays to their original position. Okay. Huh? What trays? I was kidding. De facto Captain Toki has a sense of humor. In that case, I am your operations and flight assistant, Akeboshi Himari. Music note. It looks like we're on a bit of a tight schedule, but we'll be sure to get everyone there in time to save the world. Is everyone comfortable? Feeling okay after last time? Well, it almost didn't feel like we were even flying then, because we were up so high. But now, we really are flying through the sky, hehe. I accepted the co-pilot role as you directed, President, but am I really needed here? It's inefficient. No, it's rational, Amy. As our crew grows, so do the potential variables, therefore, we needed to lessen the scope of Toki's responsibilities. However, I, Toki, am the perfect maid. I would achieve perfection, regardless of the number of problems, Miss Rio. Humans are fallible, and we have to always prepare for that. Understood, Miss Rio. Rio, this transport ship is very mind-blowing. It is unbelievable. We've never seen it from the inside. I wasn't done exploring the whole thing yet. Come on, Momoe, that's not the priority right now. Ooh, this is the lounge. Well, there was quite a lot to see. A lobby outside the cockpit, textbook shared living arrangements. Honestly, it was cleaner than my room in there. Please learn to clean up after yourself. Yes, I've recently been reminded of just how important cleaning is. Coming from you, that's a bit... While the hangar is the most important section of this ship, it's also arguably the most vulnerable. Hey, look! Yo! Foreshadowing! Yo! That's neo-avant-garde. The hatch in there connects directly to the outside, as well as the drop pods. And all of your Amos, at least the ones you brought. Wasn't there a cone-shaped structure in there as well? That's... nothing. Is that so? I was surprised how quiet the engine was, even from down there. Yeah, it was nice. It felt like I could hide down there in an emergency, like my locker. I must stress, the hangar is the most vulnerable and dangerous place to be during an emergency. Understood? No, Yuzu, you cannot hide anywhere here. Color me thoroughly impressed. How did you manage all of this, Rio? Yeah, where did she get the money for this? Is she like Koyuki? Did she commit some bond fraud? I did little. This is just Millennium's technology being put to work. In one form or another, researching and executing the imaginable is feasible. Researching beyond mankind's imagination is something else entirely. To put it more simply, if you can imagine it, you can find it. Clues exist within our reality. But what do you do when something happens that's inexplicable in every facet of your imagination? Is that possible? Entirely so. I run into it all the time in my research of the sub-microscopic and super-macroscopic worlds. Take gravity, for example. We're all subject to the laws of gravity, but graviton, the root of... Stop! President Rio, stop right there! This kind of droning about physics and technical stuff is exactly why people don't like you. Momoe, that's so rude. Momoe, that's very rude. Why would you say that to poor Rio? Really? That's so rude to poor Rio. She doesn't mean anything by it, Rio, please. Well, I'm used to it at this point. Oh, poor Rio. She's so poor. Look at her. Look at her. She needs all the head pats. Poor Rio. She's getting made fun of everywhere. How do you expect us to respond to that? Let's lighten things up a little. Flight report, de facto Captain Toki. No issues to report, President. The steel continent signal has been steadily increasing. To the point that it's overwhelming our sensors, identifying a safe landing area will be difficult. Huh? Well, if it's that big, can't we just land anywhere? Negative, Momoe. If we are unlucky and land somewhere with an efficient enough anti-air system, we will be saying goodbye to one another early. In more human terms, this ship's function is transport and research, so it is lacking in defensive capabilities. And keep in mind, our opponent is the steel continent, Nizak, the seventh prophet. We'll need to imagine the unimaginable from here on out. Honestly, it's difficult to discern if flying high or low puts us at a better advantage right now. Our temporary solution is to evade detection by sight, infrared, or scanners by cloaking ourselves in the clouds. But it's hard to confirm visual of the steel continent this way. Do we have no other methods of detecting this Nizak? None that would not reveal our position. If we activate the radar, they will pinpoint our location just as quickly. And the strength of the continent's signal is still an issue. The signals are one convergent mass. Analysis is impossible. So, what's the plan? ... We must simply keep moving forward and stay alert. Wow, cutting straight to the point, Toki. Do you take issue with that? No, not at all. I am left more confused than before. Well, we shall be reaching our target location. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. No, our target continent soon. Lowering altitude. Uh-oh, that's not a good sounding alarm. Ag! What happened, Toki? Reporting anomaly. It's a huge thing. More precisely, it's a giant robot arm. These signals. It's the ninth prophet, Yasad. Yasad? Uh-oh. No, it's him. Ah! Dang, Yasad is actually huge. I don't think the battle does it justice, but Yasad is massive. Like, look at this scale. Ag! Whoa. What is that thing? Eek! Eek! Everyone, grab onto something. Damage report. Sorry, I can't speak Spanish, so I have no idea what you said. I think I get it though. I think I understand. I think I can sort of understand it. Just based off what you said, but you know, I don't get. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure I knew. I think yeah. What? Am I a hentai? What do you mean by that? We're not watching hentai right now, okay? Can't do that on YouTube at least. I do have Rio though. Everyone, grab onto something. Damage report. Engine is compromised, but the main power is still functioning. Multiple auxiliary engines are in critical condition. Fire in the main engine. Activating fire extinguisher response. Losing altitude fast. President, at this rate, we're going down. Update on the engine fire? Extinguished, but spread to the exterior wall. Full throttle to reverse thrusters until critical. Full throttle until critical point. Activating emergency landing sequence. Colliding with surface in 3, 2, 1. Is anyone hurt? Ugh, ow, ow, ow. The world is... No, the ground. The ground is spinning. And that's why you wear your seatbelt. Does anyone feel bad for me? I had to do that with one wheel. Anyways, where are we? This isn't exactly what I imagined the steel continent to look like. It's what's left of the terrain on the outskirts of the continent. Yasad's giant mechanical arm attacked us just as we were about to pass over its borders, resulting in a crash landing here. Uh-oh. You saw it's still attacking us. Well, what is it now? What is it now? Detecting a high volume of forces. Toki, can you display the external cameras? Displaying. Okay, how many things are attacking us? Uh-oh. It's those things. They're the same units as the ones that attacked us at the seed vault. At Tifrat's seed vault. We're surrounded, at this rate. Do not worry, Rio. I shall protect this ship and our crew. Aris? Game Development Department, move out! Momoi? Us too? Duh, are you seriously gonna leave everything to Aris out there? Did you get that, Sensei? We'll be back. Jeez, I got it. Seriously, Momoi. One for all for one. Yes, we are. Yes, Yuzu, you are the musketeers, I guess. All of you, wait! Amy, can I entrust the game development department to you? Huh? To me? Understood, Sensei. Yes, you can. In the meantime, Rio, Toki, repair what you can here. Yes, understood. Let's start with assessing the damage to the engine, Rio. And us? Kei and Hamari, please be on standby. Oh my, Sensei, do you have no use for us? Ah, I see, of course. Someone of my caliber must be the one to oversee the entire operation. Ugh, it never ends! We cannot give up now. No matter what, we must protect Sensei and the others. Let's take one big step back, everyone. Except you, Momoi. Come with me. Huh? Isn't that Amy? Reporting for duty. Sensei sent me as reinforcements. Momoi and I will hold the front line. Aris, you're a firepower. Provide support from the rear. Midori, marksman. Yuzu, grenadier. Keep the center pushed back. Sensei sent. Yes, understood. We shall be in your care, Amy. Yes, let's do what we can. Are we going to be okay? This much we can handle. Do I have Aris in here somewhere? We gotta have the cannon parties, so that includes Amy's swimsuit.
わかった。任せて。今の私はいつもより調子がいいから。
Come on, Midori. Ah! Chinja! Chinji-rarenai! もう怒ったんだから Yes, since I do have all the units, I'm going with the cannon party. Dang, we didn't get to get off Aris's. Hello, Just Lope. Look, it's the entire game development club. I do like using the cannon party sometimes. We did it! We actually did it! They're retreating! It seems like they've stopped coming. Phew. Thank you, Amy. Without you joining us, we would have been in trouble. Field operations are my specialty, so you don't need to thank me. Above all, it was a smart decision on Sensei's part to send me here. Sensei, do you copy? We just finished emergency restoration of the engine. Yes, I did that as well. Hurry and praise me. Okay, Toki. Toki is she's very demanding this story. Rio, Toki, great work! Thank you. It does feel nice to do good things. Yes, confirmed. K, how much of the ship's functionality has been restored? We'll be able to get it airborne, but it won't likely survive another hit. Sensei, Himari, K, this is Aris. We have completed our quest and are all safe. Great work, Game Development Department, and Amy as well. While you're out there, could you please retrieve some samples of those new Decagrammaton forces for research purposes? Yes, this time there's plenty. How many? 20? This may be a transport ship, but even it has its limits to its capabilities. External camera reactivated. Displaying now. It's a giant wall. That's Yasad, right? The Steel Continent. Or Yasad's patrolling the border of this place. Next episode, mobilization. Now then, let's review the situation. We've learned something new, and we've gained a new problem. Which should we discuss first? Taking care of a problem tends to be the harder part, so begin with what we've learned. We finally have verifiable data on the new Decagrammaton units that attacked us in Tifrat's seed vault in here. I feel like I recognize this slogan. Where's that slogan from? Build, customize, mobilize? This particular unit is called a laborer. Laborer? Yes, a worker. A fitting name for its functionality. Based on the data we've gathered so far, we've been able to verify 3 different types of laborers. Yes, I noticed that as well. The rectangular model was outfitted with heavy armor. Yes, that is correct. It was very difficult to pierce. Simply put, a defensive laborer. Next, this laborer had lighter armor than the defensive, but a large turret attached to it. The design's a little... but let's call that one the turret laborer. And there was a smaller laborer that looked like the base form of the other two. In that case, we can call it the basic laborer. The others are likely built from this one. While items that are smaller than normal are usually regarded as cute, this spider-like thing has no redeeming qualities in that department. Doesn't everyone think spiders are cute? I don't... man. I don't know, Bionicles... Rio is kind of strange, but spiders can be cute. Build, customize, mobilize. I don't know. I feel like it's like a Lego spin-off product or something. Not to most, although when it comes to aesthetics, you hardly are like most people. Himari is so rude to Rio. President, Miss Rio, let's move on. Did you find out anything else? Yes, and this is the most important discovery by far. It would appear that laborers are responsible for converting organic matter into material for the Steel Continent. Which means... so they've been the ones building this Steel Continent thingy? Likely not from the very beginning. The laborers were probably mass manufactured after the Steel Continent was already created. However, I'd surmise that the laborers approached our transport ship to turn it into a part of the Steel Continent. We weren't able to view the data logs for every single laborer. Okay, so I'm sorta right. I see. What, is it like Lego City, I guess? I don't know. We weren't able to view the data logs for every single laborer. With how many there are, that'd be impossible. But from what we saw, it seems the laborers are reorganizing the interior structure of the Steel Continent that has expanded at an incredible pace. What do you mean by reorganizing? They're building its exterior structure while maintaining repairs to any damaged parts, all while converting inorganic matter for the Steel Continent to further absorb. And that's why they winter after our ship. I see. Then what's the problem, President? Oh, it's just a toy? That's probably why, but I don't remember. I remember a bunch of I remember a bunch of slogans, but I don't remember where they even go to in like Toyland. Like whatever toys were popular when I was a kid. What could that be? Like Nerf guns? No, maybe. I don't know. I see. Then what is the problem, President? Well, it's much easier said than done. We'll need to break through Yasad's defenses. That huge thing. Let's review the data we have on Yasad, the ninth prophet. Oddly enough, Yasad doesn't have a form of origin. What does that mean, Miss Rio? For example, Hod was once Hub, Millennium's communication network unit. I don't remember. Man, I don't remember what toy it was. What toy could you be referencing? I only think of like Legos and stuff, like Bionicles and stuff when I think of customize. Zoids? I don't remember Zoids. I don't think I even had a Zoid ever. Aren't Zoids sort of making a comeback, or is it something else that's like another different model kit? But yeah. Millennium's communication network unit. Kokma used to be an auxiliary ship, and Gebra was an unmanned exploration probe. The prophets we've encountered thus far were all created by Decagrammaton hacking in an already existing AI system. The exception being Bina, since it's an unexplained phenomenon that was first observed in the Abydos Desert dozens of years ago. But you're saying Yasad is not like that, Rio? Yes, this is just my assumption, but the most probable explanation is that Yasad was born from the Steel Continent. Yeah, that thing is huge. It does not do it justice in the like chibi forms, but dang, Yasad is giant. That would explain why we weren't able to differentiate. I mean, I never really got, like, I know my there was a kid living with us because my mom like brought over one of her friend's sons over, and he was really into those Gundam kits, but I never actually got into like building those. I was more like if I was building something, it was all just Lego for me, you know. That would explain why we weren't able to differentiate the signal of a giant like that until it was attacking us. Yes, I believe that's a fair conclusion. So Yasad's from the Steel Continent. So unlike the other prophets, Yasad isn't an AI evolved to adapt to Decagrammaton's purposes, but rather a prophet created and optimized for their purposes. I think. It would explain its monstrous size and strength if it was created purely for the purpose of defending the Steel Continent. It was one of her friend's kids. And he was like 3-4 years older than me. It seemed we're all problems and no solutions here. Do not concern yourself. We can do this. Hero is never afraid before an adventure. Sniff. Aw, poor Aris. She's so scared of Yasad. I mean, if I saw Yasad in real life, I think I'd die. I think I would actually just die. It's not all bad. If it's a part of the Steel Continent, it'll have weaknesses we can use. Like what? Look, it looks like it's stuck on the wall. Yeah, even in games, giant bosses can't really move freely either. I'm not making a video game reference every time I speak, you know. Amy is not putting up with anyone's stuff. Perhaps Yuzu has a good point. As long as it has a mass, even Decagrammaton's prophet, or an optimized being, is still bound by the rules of physics. Bound by? Ah, so it's a matter of speed and durability. Correct, to move a huge amount of mass, you need a lot of energy. The faster something is, the less durable it will be, and vice versa. Naturally, we must consider that we have yet to even identify what kind of alloy the Steel Continent is made of. We're woefully ignorant of its hardness and strength. Movlov? All I know about Movlov is that it's very interesting. I know that it apparently has a gacha game. I don't know how you would play that though, because it seems like it's 18+, but yeah. But as long as it has mass in a form, it can't be impenetrable. Wouldn't that mean... Yes, Sensei. Yasad's greatest limitation is its speed. And if we were to come up with a plan based on that fact, he wants to use a decoy. Yes, if it were you, well, I'm not surprised you came to the same conclusion. Yasad's attack, when it brings down its arm, is powerful and devastating. Oh, yeah. So inevitably, we'll need to counter it with agility and speed. Oh, this is where we come up with the plan to break the pillars or something? Okay, I see. The decoy will need to be fluid enough to respond to any situation, and they'll likely be able to dodge at least 2 attacks. Fundamentally, its enormous size is intimidating, but it means Yesod has its limits as well. Something too quick for it to hit will divert its attention for long enough. Long enough for us to fly over it with the transport ship, and carry out an ambush from atop the wall. I can't help but rationally be in agreement with your plan, Himari. In the past, you would have carried it out without even conferring with us, no? And yet, we're at the point now where you suggest it without any prompting. I suppose that means we've arrived at the edge. We're running out of time, Rio. Yes, I know. Wait, everyone, give me a second. I don't think I'm following, so just asking to make sure. ... You're right, Sensei. We're saying that the only way to take down Yesod is by using someone as bait. But we can't guarantee that person's safety, nor that this plan will even work. To put it bluntly, we'll be sending someone into danger with little chance of victory. Okay, that's why I know Moblev. I did see one of its VMs and tried to play it, but I don't think I got the patch right, because I think I never actually got to the patch to actually work, so I didn't actually end up playing Moblev. I don't think I can agree to this method, as your teacher. We have no other options. In that case, once again, I will... ... No, Aris, you can't. Why? While I may only be an apprentice, I am still a hero, so I must... That's exactly why. It's because you're the hero. You're our hidden ace, our trump card for the final stand. Am I included in that as well? Yes. You're still so cold and Rio-like. Interesting. A deep LUV, of course. Oh, what's everyone bashing Rio? She's so poor. Rio, look at Rio. Look how poor she is. She deserves all the love. Rio needs more love. It's how I'm used to being. I hate that part about you. It really, truly infuriates me. I can't hold it in anymore. Aren't you always angry, Kay? Well, yes, but this is different. Different, okay? Fire's hot, and magma is also hot, but magma is hotter. Well, why are you making things worse? Is there really no other way? ... The atmosphere in the room was heavy as everyone considered the gravity of the situation. It's only a research ship. It's just because she's the president of Millennium, you know? She just has a lot of money, but don't worry about it. She's still very poor. She needs lots of pets like this. As Himari said, we're running out of time. I'll go. I can do it. Who says that? What? Huh? Amy? My mission is to divert its attention and buy time for the assault team to get into position, yes? You make it sound so easy, so simple. She is right, Amy. Sensei will worry about you, but I will as well. It's the most efficient method. There's no room for probably or maybe here. I am more comfortable in the field anyway, and strong, and fast. I mean, would you like Rio to smack your ass like in Blue Archive's comic that they posted today on her official Twitter account? Because she smacked Rio's ass in that comic. It's crazy. But if something goes wrong, you have to reconsider, Amy. I can't watch you get hurt. ... Amy's hug was soft and gentle, just like her. Aww. What did you see? Oh yeah, you saw the comic. It's amazing. Crazy how they actually drew a caked up Himari and drew Rio smacking her. Aw, Amy hug. Amy? As I thought, Sensei, you're warm and soft. Aww. Amy, you don't need to sacrifice yourself here. Don't worry so much, Sensei. But I know. But I'll be okay. If you care about me, trust me. It may be a teacher's duty to help their students, but it's a student's desire to help their teacher. Anyways, if I do get hurt, then I'll just have to put all the blame on you, Sensei, and you'll have to take care of me for the rest of my life. Okay, Amy. Yeah. Is that even a fair trade? I guess. Then, I'll see you soon. Amy! Begin the operation. Affirmative. We will not waste the chance Amy is giving us. Right, Sensei? Tell me where you need me. I want hugs of her from Amy. She's very warm, you know, it'd be like hugging a warm pillow. Everyone to your positions. Reporting engine repair status. Emergency takeoff and landing should be possible. I will go to the hangar and prepare for descent. Yes, I will join Toki. I'll do my best. I'll leave the rest to you, Himari. I understand that Toki and Aris are our strongest forces at the moment, and Yuzu has proven herself time and again in this operation. But you as well, Ryo? We'll need an on-site operator and strategist as well. And you're not still trying to pay back some imagined debt for your past wrongs? I'll see you soon, Himari. Is this where we're gonna get her in her skin-tight suit? I suppose I'll have to leave well enough alone. Sensei, don't you think that I don't have enough good, loyal subordinates by my side? How about me? After hearing that, it seems that I still have the best of fortunes with me. Drop pod is ready for descent. Well then, Sensei, let's move out. Okay. Hangar, do you copy? What's the situation? We're gonna drop. Let's get ready to drop. Arriving at the hangar, we will be boarding drop pod shortly. Aris, you are aware of the procedure. Yes, I memorized it very well. I just need a reminder on the first step. I'll help you, Aris. This is sort of like a game manual. Now I'll leave Aris to you, Yuzu. Ready to descend, Himari. Well then. Dispatching ships to the target drop location. Okay. It's time. We have to fight Yasad. It's even bigger up close. Now's not the time for nerves. Now is the time for efficiency. Let's start with those station forces first. Dang, it's just Amy. We will bring both Amy's. This is sort of canon, I guess. Because Amy's swimsuit isn't a frontline unit. Amy seems to be taking care of it well by herself. Though I'm pretty sure I should have I should still have brought a full team of units because she might be a little slow here. You got to save me. You could do this. I'm just cheering her on because none of her abilities actually deal more damage, and they just heal more. So she does have a lot of survivability here. I don't think Amy's strong enough by herself. I think I do actually have to get a full team of units. Fine, I'll bring a full team of units. Dang. I can't just use the cannon team, which is just Amy by herself. Okay. So I have to skip past this dialogue and get back to the deployment screen. Okay, let's just add Cherino and Seiya and Kokona.
わかりました。
And
お
special
力添えい
unit
たします。
Shiroko.
なんとここに釣りの道具が。戦闘開始。進んでいきましょう。
Okay, an actual full team will easily clear this because the recommended level is probably like 30 or something. And these are all max level units.
ようこそおいでくださいました。理解しました。さあ、今親衛隊、あそこだ。撃てー。ぶつからないよう気をつけてね。適用完了。よくできました。大丈夫。
Hamrado.
来た。発見。一緒に過ごす時間。よし、攻撃だ。はい、進んでいきますわよ。ぶつからないよう気をつけてね。もう大丈夫。逃がさない。
Nigasanai.
おしゃべりをしてみましょうか。よし、攻撃だ。
Okay, there we go. Dang, Amy by herself is not strong enough.
所詮この程度か。
To be continued. I need to go to the bathroom really quick, so I'll be back. I feel like I should be able to finish chapter 3 today in one stream. It shouldn't take that long. But yep, next is the battle against the Assad, so I'll be back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And let's get Rio and Koyuki back in my arms so they can read with me. Okay, episode 4, Yasad. A piece of cake. Or a piece of a very large arm. Oh, it's time for Yasad to attack. Dodging it. Good. Just keep that rhythm. Ugh. My leg. This debris. I can't get it off my leg. No, Amy! Exclamation mark. I won't be able to get out by myself. Exclamation points. Yasad is lifting its arms again, and sent its troops to surround me and keep me in place. It's efficient, in a way. Its troops are disposable and infinite. Me, on the other hand, this is nothing. I'll take you down with me, Yasad. Eh? Amy, are you okay? Momoi, let's move this. Hurry, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Momoi? Midori? Hehe, how'd we do? Sensei sent us to help. How's your leg? It seems okay now, but I'm fine. Thank you both. Also, right now, I need you to run as fast as you can to your right. Don't look back. Huh? What? Huh? Uh-oh, Yasad's about to attack. Yeah! I dodged it. Thank you, Amy. Not at all. I should be thanking you. Then, Sensei, it's your turn now. Okay, let's take on Yasad. Can we not go any faster, Kay? Unless you want me to blow up our engine. What about our thrusters? I can give you 3 seconds. Is that enough? Do it! Do it now! Got it. Maximizing engine output. I'll see you all above Yasad then. Eris, rolling out. Confirming that Yasad attack squad is dispatched safely. They're in your hands now, Sensei. Let's get this done and decoy teams home safe. Is it actually against Yasad? It is against Yasad. Well, let's go. There's no kill like overkill, so let's go with the actual team that you would use here. It's Wakamo and then a healer. So Coconut. And then magical girl Leisa.
私を選んでくださるんですか?
So will it, I wonder what if Rio slapped Amy's Amy's? I don't know. The thing is, I don't think Rio knows Amy well enough. She knows Himari well enough to be comfortable doing that to her. Dang, it actually is the same fight. Okay, but it's way easier because it doesn't have any defense. Gotcha. Because the only reason Yasad is hard is because he has defense until you take down his pillars. Success! Confirmed. Yasad's signal has weakened significantly. Did we do it? Have you not learned your lesson? Don't jinx it. Oh no, we jinxed it. We're gonna get hit. Ah! Kya! Midori, look over there. Ah, my head's spinning and my ears hurt. What do you mean by over there? Huh? Yeah, Yasad died after getting sprayed by Hanako. She's just too strong. Did the wall blocking us off from the Steel Continent? Yes, that's a big hole. Thank you, Sensei. You saved me. Dispatch unit, return. Please hurry. Already on it. Hangar, do you copy? Please report. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Bam-baka-bang. We have defeated the giant wall and returned safely. Yes, Aris. Great job. Confirmed hatch closure. Amy's confirmed that they're safe on the ground. Uh-oh, it's about to do the second phase where it reaches up and hits the transport ship. Exclamation points? What's wrong, Rio? What's happening? Look at the wall, Himari. It's regenerating. Uh-oh. What is it this time? How do I put this? The wall is growing? It's fixing itself as we speak? You two, run! Again! Yes, again, Momoi. If we don't get there before the wall closes, we're done for. Almost there. Jump! You guys okay? Ow, more or less. Oh my. Oh, we're in the Steel Continent now. Whoa. Are we dreaming? Izumi Moto Amy, reporting from the target site. We've just set foot on the Steel Continent. To be continued. Next episode, Advanced Base. Oh, I can actually read Yusad's description now. First observed on the Steel Continent, it appears to have no original underlying structure. This suggests that Yasad was a prophet created specifically on the Steel Continent after its construction has reached a certain stage. Consequently, Yasad is argued to be an optimized prophet, created for a singular pure purpose, contrary to the other prophets that were overlaid upon pre-existing structures or adapted from other forms. So I have all the bosses now, except for Tifreth and, not Tifreth, for Nizak, which is the Steel Continent itself, and Malkuth, which should be this one right here. Oh, one is good. Next episode, Advanced Base. This is the last laptop, is it, Rio? Should I place it here? Yes, that'll do. That said, this place looks... As a designer, I'm almost inspired. They weren't kidding when they called it a continent of steel. Right, those girls really do have a knack for naming things. She thinks that was a good name? Bro, what, everyone's taking shots at Rio. Come on, she's so poor. She is so poor. That's Koyuki. I switched her positions somehow. Poor Rio. But why are we setting up a base here, though? That's because of the Steel Continent's unique nature. Its unique nature? Yes, from what I can tell, even as we speak, our location and information are being processed in real time. Eh? Like a personal information breach? Are you being hacked? By who? Well, look around. The very Steel Continent that we're on. That's what's hacking us? The Steel Continent's ground. Well, ground in quotes for the purposes of this conversation. The ground, the walls, everything is a part of the circuitry and machinery that makes up the Steel Continent, like a large computer. Which is how every breath we take is being monitored right now. So you mean to say that the floors, the walls, everything around us is watching us? Yes, you can think of it that way. Is there anything we can do about it, Kay? Of course there is. That's what Himari and Rio are working on. In simple terms, we're creating a secure location. We're electronically borrowing control over this area from the engineers. Sort of a semi-permanent permission transfer. How long do you think it's going to take? I mean, the metal is just so cool. Like the entire like just completely metallic structure, and like these are kind of like doors here. It's just a very interesting aesthetic. It's not something we've done before, so we'll only know when we're done. But we're using the transport ship for power, so we'll be sitting ducks until we've occupied this dome. At the cost of converting the enemy's territory into our own. We're also restricting our own movement. A painful conclusion, but you're right, Toki. Uh-oh. Oh, that's Abieshu. Understood, Miss Rio. In that case, I will be on alert and guard this area with my life. Me too, I will join her. Thank you. You're also reliable. I'll scout ahead for any of Decagrammaton's forces or laborers coming to our location. Understood, but don't go too far. It'll disperse our forces. Yes, Miss Rio. Oh, their actual watchtower is completely lit up now. That's cool. They have broken through Yasad. Aw, poor Ein. Naturally, I anticipated even this worst of scenarios. Would you like to respond with the next phase? Soph? Where did Soph go? Hello, Soph. What are you doing alone? You know, it kind of reminds me, sort of the Mechanus from 1. It's more white. Mechanus was more like dull, like rusted color. But yeah, like just an entire area made of metal. ... Some things darken your thoughts. Do you wish to speak them aloud? You wish to speak them aloud, yes, Soph? Elder sister. While the true answers are often not ones we seek, at times we must face them nonetheless. So I will ask, what happened to Yasad? Oh no. It is okay, Soph. It's okay. It's all okay. Because of me, everything is... Aw, poor... I still feel bad for them. Come on, they can be redeemed, right? We can get them to get transferred into Millennium. Elder sister, I can't breathe. Shh, let us remain. Like so. For just this moment. Sniff, sob. Yes, well done, Soph. Simply be as you are. Are your circuits now regulated? Yeah. Yeah, it's a kind of steel. Steel is more like white metal. It's just kind of completely different. While Mechanis is a more is all rusted and stuff. It's like very ancient looking. Yeah. Then I must make another inquiry. What can I do, Soph? Huh? You need not look so apprehensive. I'm your elder sister, am I not, Soph? Naturally, I know what it is you desire. And you are also my younger sister, so I also know why it is you do not speak. So, you must not worry. I, too, must do what it is I can. We just don't want to lose you. We just really don't want to lose you, elder sister. Yes, I know. Which must be why Ein, Soph, and Or brought me to this place. The foundation of Zohar. It's Zohar again. What is this foundation of Zohar in this game? Despite my maintenance being complete. Oh, it's just her birthplace, I see. Ugh. Kind Soph, please do not bear this sadness alone. I am aware that our paths forward have narrowed into one. Oh, nice. Man, I've just been spending too much time on gachas. I have not played like an actual game for a while. I guess Pokopia, that's more of a like life sim. That's like a cozy game. You do not need to spend too much time on it. So that's I don't know if that really counts. But yeah, we will walk that path as we must. And when all is said and done, I shall return to you. Elder sister. Question, will that be enough? Is it or? Yeah. How'd you find us here? Ah, triviality. There are only so many places you can go after all. I simply calculated the remaining probabilities and selected the most likely. Do you remember the first promise we made to each other? Come what may, we swear to prevent elder sister from dispatching until the final coming. Yeah, it's kind of annoying how many games are now how many anime games are now just gachas. Like that would be just cool as full out games. But I guess for this it does sort of make sense because they do these episodes like at a time, a certain amount at a time they release them. So it's like you won't get that same experience if it's just one full game. That. And this is why we are here now, is it not? To prevent that from coming to fruition. That. Tell me, how will you explain when the other prophets discover the truth? I know, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. But we still have to stop those people, no matter what. The situation changed once they defeated Yasad. You know as well as I do. Yes, as designed. She actually fainted. Yeah, come on. No, it's like gotcha. Like it's just live service games are just a very different beast than like full releases that are just completely done. Even if DLC can come once in a while for like full releases, usually they do have a complete story. I know that it's wrong to ask elder sister for her help, but if the situation gets any worse than it is, then we'll only need her assistance that much more. If it comes to that, then it's all over. We won't be able to do anything to stop the final coming. Or, Soph is... Don't worry, I know. I'm in complete and total agreement. I could hardly pass up a chance to tease Soph though, could I? Hey! Naturally, I understand. Now lower your fists. I, your fellow engineer, have come to discuss engineering with you. If you say one more thing out of line, I am not above smacking you again. Look, all other circumstances aside, this is fundamentally a nigh impossible undertaking. If we wish to succeed, we must hide Elder Sister's dispatch from everyone. That we must. Yes, there's no other way. On the other hand, we'll need to redirect every ounce of energy the Steel Continent can muster to Elder Sister. These two conditions contradict each other. One cannot be while the other is. That's true. In summary, you must not be late in returning. Understood? A time limit. So, a time limit. I'd expected as much. What about it? Yeah, the Dehina event as well as the code box. Code box especially. Just being able to explore with Seiya around Millennium, that was so cool. Well, this is where I step into the spotlight. Do you have a solution? When it comes to redirecting the Prophet's attentions, you may rely on me. It's rather my field of expertise, is it not? Doesn't that mean you intend to lie to our allies? That I do. Give me one of those human proverbs you're so fond of for this situation, Soph. There is one, something like, to fool your enemy, you must first make a fool of yourself. I knew you'd have one. Now, it's still essential that you return on time. Do not go over the time limit. Even with my myriad of competencies at my disposal, there are limits to even my capabilities. Does this please you, Soph? And this Seiya event was also special in that there was like actual like gameplay with the sneaking around and stuff. That was kind of cool. Thank you. What are you doing? Why are you holding your hand out to me? Humans call it a handshake. You're supposed to hold it like this and shake it. It's something that you do when making a promise. Another meaningless, mysterious human custom. I suppose I have nothing to criticize about it. May I participate as well in this handshake? But really? Of course! An enjoyable practice. I believe the three of us have grown closer through it. Malkuth is honestly kind of innocent, like in terms of like her outlook on things. Why are they doing this though? Did I really have to follow that dumb vending machine's like philosophy? But what about Nizak? What are you going to do about the Steel Continent? Huh? Ein? Are you feeling better, Ein? Yeah, I'm sorry. I got dizzy, but now I'm better. But more importantly, your plan, it won't work on Nizak. It is the Steel Continent itself right now. It'd be weirder if it couldn't tell what was happening on top of itself. That's a good point. I guess even Or can't lie her way through that one. Let's think logically, okay? Do you think that'd be possible for anyone? Ugh, fine, you win. But it'll be okay. Nizak said it'll let it slide, just this once. Huh? Really? Yes, although it really does mean just this once. Even that is gracious of it. And once is all we need, yes, Soph? Exclamation point. Yeah, once is all we need. Then Ein, Soph, and Or. Please watch over me for my first mobilization. Yes. To be continued. Next episode, Malkuth. Oh no. This is us having to fight Malkuth for the first time. This is where, I think, just based off the Steel Continent events dialogue, I think this is where we lose to Malkuth. And Kay gets defeated, but then we have to give her a new body and all that. Sensei, I have an urgent report. Multiple laborers and Decagrammaton units are approaching your location. Confirmed. They're in our sights. What's your call, Amy? Form a defensive line. I'll return ASAP for support. Uh-oh. Is Amy getting ambushed as well? Scratch that. Additional recon units spotted. I'll call what I can, then make my return. Don't get hurt, okay? Are you worried about me? That's happy to hear. The situation must be handled. I will join you, so Sensei can worry about me too. Toki, please. No, you should protect Sensei, Toki. You can't let them get hurt. Upon further consideration, I will remain here. This option allows me to stay beside Sensei for an extended period. Toki is so deadpan, and she is so thirsty. But what should we do? Let's trust Amy. We'll be more helpful if we defend this location. Agreed. I think that's the most rational approach. The system setup is almost complete. Honestly, I appreciate Toki a lot more from all these events. Eh? What's wrong, Kay? So, we were currently analyzing this area, correct? Clearly. What's the matter? There seems to be a notable structure. a facility nearby. A facility? You mentioned the structure? Like what? Some ancient abandoned ruins, maybe? This steel continent, or whatever we're calling it, was recently made. How could there be ruins? But to put the pieces together for you, the point is that it is a structure with walls. We can use it as a defensive base if necessary. Got it. It beats standing out in the open like this. Let's shore up our defenses there. Huh. What is this place? I know! Special secret relics and legendary skill items are always hidden in places like this. Is this some sort of research center? Yes, that's also how I see it. I'll relay our coordinates to Amy. That's... Oh, is this where we're gonna find Kay's new body? Defected. Doesn't this look like those kids? There are multiple units, lined up side by side. Identical experiments are floating in these glass tubes. Ugh, this feels gross. This tube, its console is logging an error. Defected? Does this mean this one was faulty? That's one definition, but I doubt it applies here. Is that so? If that were the case, I think a word like flawed would work better. Flawed? Oh, you can barely see the shadows of their bodies here. Dang, that's actually kind of creepy. Enough speculation, Rio. Although it's only a preliminary analysis, I've gleaned some information. There are no major flaws in the unit's mobility. In fact, we could get it moving immediately if we implanted it with a consciousness circuit. So, despite being branded as flawed, I suppose it's in good condition. Correct, but beyond that, I tried running a detailed analysis on the body's interior. It's esoteric, to say the least. It's protected with so-called ancient methods that are difficult to parse. Yeah, the bodies are obscured, but their shadows are like barely visible. That's actually kind of cool. Because I think they just don't want Aris a situation, you know? Volume 2 Aris situation with the naked Aris. Because that did get them a 16 plus rating on Google Play Store. She says ancient because it's odd, but not entirely unfamiliar. I feel like I could bypass it if given more time and resources. Uh-oh. What was that sound? Yoo-hoo! Is everyone alright? What is this place? Amy, I am so glad that you are safe. This place is, what goes on here exactly? Aris? Aris? It looks like some sort of facility? Yes. We've also used Amos to establish a first line of defense outside the building's walls. Right, I confirmed the same, President. I eliminated the recon forces too, so we should be secure for now. What was that? I haven't played those games, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. Because I know Momo from Xenosaga is supposed to be like an artificial human. And I know Cosmos and Telos, obviously. Well, Telos is Mary Magdalene's actual body, while Cosmos is her consciousness implanted into an artificial body. But there are like multiple units of artificial humans in that series. Uh-oh. What's about to attack us? Outside! They've breached the Amos! How? I took out all the reconnaissance units. Let's see for ourselves. Oh no, it's Malkuth coming to kill us. Whoa! Momori, are you okay? Sensei, over there! Huh? That's... It is her. A new being, with a clear resemblance to Decagrammaton. Could it be? Oh, hello, CXEs. Welcome to, thank you for following on Twitch. But yeah, I'm playing more Blue Archive. if you want to catch my past streams. I've been slowly reading the Decagrammaton story throughout these past 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm hoping to get caught up by it today. Malkuth? Malkuth? You Haven? I see. I understand. I don't get it. It's her. As is to be expected of the seeker of the grand knowledge. Dang, she is just aura farming right now. I think they're talking about the engineers, Einsof and Orr, because they're the new Decagrammaton. Because the old Decagrammaton was a vending machine. But yeah, I guess I think he made Einsof and Aura's backups after he flooded himself. Basically, that's how it works. Tsukatsuki Ryo, the one who chases stars. Question. Akeboshi Himari. Izumi Moto Emi, Asuma Toki, Key of the Nameless Gods. That's not my name. One cannot change what one is born bearing. Does that not hold true, Kei? Lastly, Sensei. Me? So you're Malkuth? I am. I believe proper pleasantries must be exchanged at times like these. Hello all. On behalf of Einsof and Orr, I offer greetings. I am the will brought forth from the flagship, the pilgrim of the kingdom at the world's end. My name is Malkuth. You appear weary. I believe it is time to rest. Oh no, she's gonna give us an eternal rest, isn't she? Sensei, watch out! Ah! Oh, Abi Eshu was defeated. What? That's crazy. That Malkuth is insanely strong to do that. Cause like, Abi Eshu was pushing Neru to the brink, but she barely pulled out against it. Toki! She crumpled Toki's Abi Eshu with a single blow. Unfathomable firepower. We're outclassed. What in the... Sensei, what are you trying to do? Do I have to pull out my credit card? What do you think you're doing? You don't have a chance! So this is your soul, Sensei. It is such a relief to see you rise to your lofty reputation. Are you considered a grand gesture? Perhaps by volunteering yourself as a sacrifice in exchange for the lives of your students? Oh, she knew. Dang, do not be afraid, Sensei. You do not need to offer so much. You appear confused. That is an expected and natural reaction. Sensei, I intend to make one unassailable truth clear. I do not wish to take the life of anyone here. Asuma Toki suffered a moderate shock. She shall recover. Suffered but a moderate shock. She shall recover. Sensei. Please step back. Please step back. I'll protect you. No matter what, I must protect Sensei. I promised Amy, and above all, myself. Elder sister, it's almost time. Please hurry. ... Once everything is complete and the transition washes over you, you too will come to understand. I say that you shall be freed of sin and suffering. How? It is simple. In the act of touching burnt ash, you will be marred with soot. The only prevention is to free you from the temptation of fire. That's a strange way to approach it. We seek not your approval. We only seek to herald the truth that shall come to pass. Elder sister, thanks for preaching the gospel and everything, but please stay focused. Very well, the time is upon us. I will gladly see you off at the end of your pilgrimage. Oh, she's just gonna aura farm and leave? Okay, okay. Ugh, ah! Toki? Toki! A blinding flash surrounded me. I instinctively closed my eyes. Dang, she just needed to show off her power and leave. Sensei, it's okay, we're here. Arona, Plana. Insufficient power output. The energy flow puts us at a disadvantage, but we cannot back down. Still, we'll try our best. It's all for Sensei and the students, right? Agreed. If I fail to do my best, then I have no right to show my face again. Aww. Ugh. 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 Please, please, just a little bit longer. Insufficient stored energy. No, Plana! Plana, no, no, at least I need to. Yeah! Huh? It feels like Malkuth is losing power. How? Sensei, it's Ki! It's K! K? It's dangerous! Get back! No, she's gonna sacrifice herself! Here I was wondering what you would say, and it's exactly what I thought. I'm impressed, in a way. You're nothing if not consistent. That's how I know I can entrust Aris to you. What are you trying to do? Don't worry, the Steel Continent is overflowing with the power of the Nameless Gods, and the only one who can control that power like they do is me. I'm sure that Malkuth, or whatever prophet she is also confused. Surprising, an unexpected variable. Elder sister, I need to tell you one important thing. We just hit the time limit. I can buy you a few seconds, but... Understood, Or. I shall give my all. What the? There's no way! She's giving out even more power? What kind of monster is she? It's okay, Sensei. Relax. I'm not falling like this. Not while Aris is here. Take the energy, rectify it, and return it. Ah! No, Kay, no, don't sacrifice yourself. Ugh! Don't play with me, kid. Because right in front of you is a consciousness hundreds of years your elder. Elder sister! We're really at our limit. Come back now! Elder sister, don't worry about the results. We'll figure it out. You're more important to us than any of that. Understood. I'm soften Or. Malkuth retreated. Sensei, what about Sensei? Sensei! Are you okay, Sensei? Toki, Kei, Himari, Ryo. Kei? Kei? No! No, Kei! 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 Are you okay, Kei? Please, Kei, do not, you cannot leave me! Kei! Next episode, Kei. This is the same line as before. Aris. Yes, what is it, Kay? Anything. I am listening, so... Sorry, my head is ringing, so please stop screaming. What? Ugh, I'm beat. Are you okay, Kay? I'm fine, Aris. I'm perfectly fine, so relax. It's just that my body is creaking all over the place. Let me take a look, Aris. Yes, Ryo. No, not her, not this body. She's fine, Aris. There's no danger to Kay's consciousness, her life. Really? Thank you, Ryo. However, Kay's body has just about hit its limits. Really? What should we do, Himari? It's not a big deal. We just have to do a comprehensive overhaul. Ultimately, our only problem is restoring her hardware's functional and operational capabilities. Yeah, I'm glad, Kay. Hold on, so in conclusion, you're saying we should fix and use this body again? Yes, of course, it will take some time since we need to disassemble, run maintenance on the pieces, and reseat everything. Is there some sort of problem, Kay? Oh no, she wants a new body. ... This is just a proposal. Can't we take this opportunity to look into a different body? A different body? But there are no other suitable candidates. There was a suitable candidate back there. Back where? You mean this thing over here? But wasn't this made by Decagrammaton? We almost finished analyzing it, and we confirmed that it's suitable, compatible, and doesn't have any problems. Calm down, Kay. We were solely talking about its mobility. Right, we said that it would be mobile with a consciousness circuit implant, but... Which is why you should put me in! I'm against the idea. I can't even imagine the unforeseen variables. To put it simply, it's too dangerous. Above all, there's no guarantee that we could even jailbreak through the unit's security. Let me try. Remember, I said I could, if given enough time and resources, right? But we don't have either of those things right now. Well, it may not be completely impossible. There's still so many risks. Why is everyone saying that's impossible? Without trying it first. Huh, looks like you're powered back up, Kay. Here, look, this thing. It's made from steel continent's materials, right? If the sync works right, if I connect to that thing, maybe it'll give us a clue on how to proceed. But if we fail... Why do you insist on being so negative? You won't get anywhere with that attitude. Let's go for it, right now. If it doesn't work out, then we will revert to your endless circular logic and waste more time. You're sounding like a stressed mill manager, Kay. Oh please, we're capable. We've already moved the consciousness system once. I used to be in a keychain, a trinket, as you all know. Yes, I still have that as a souvenir. Ah yes, thank you for saving that, Aris. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, we've done it once, so we can do it again. And I already said, repeatedly, we'll try something else if this doesn't work out. Do you truly hate your current body that much? Sorry, Rio. I'm pretty sure she does. Poor Rio. She's getting blasted in this story. Please, I beg of you. If you don't even try to transfer me, I'm going to collapse right here and throw a tantrum of error messages until you do. Okay. Okay, Kay. Kay? I might have gotten carried away in this busted body. Why don't we try what Kay wants? But Sensei. Yeah, if I could get a new body, I would. At least as long as it's better than this current one. It doesn't have all these creaks and aches and stuff. Is it completely impossible? Probably not, but still, it comes with risks. As I said, I would like to avoid introducing more variables if possible. But if things work out, we'd gain something, right? If everything works out, yes, it's highly probable that this unit was made by those Decagrammaton kids. We've also confirmed that some areas are being protected with a special security system. Being able to analyze it from the inside could be quite helpful. It's clear that the security system has some relation to K. We could also connect an additional backup memory unit in the event of failure. So I can say there won't be a huge problem when it comes to conserving K's consciousness and safety, but if we fail, it's going to cost us precious time. As in, the time to overhaul K's current body, the time to implant K's consciousness into the new unit, and the time to analyze it. In that case, let's give it a try. Are you serious, Sensei? Because we have a lot to gain, you say? And yes, K will be safe, even if we fail. While that's true, I'm sure we'll face many problems. Can you imagine the time? The unforeseen maintenance? Huh? I should do it as a favor? Very well, Sensei. I'll try. That's a good Rio. Gotta pet this Rio. If Sensei says so, there's no helping it. It's also a request from my cute friend here. I am overjoyed for you, Kay. Everyone will help you. Hee. I knew it. A heartfelt persuasion and collapse was bound to move everyone. I see. I learned something new from Kay. I'll try that the next time I need to talk to Yuka. Okay, Momoi. I don't think she'll buy that, Momoi. I mean, Yuka over here is kind of weak to the GDD. Come on. I think she would be okay with it. She's also actually fairly weak to Koyuki. Hit enter on the count of 3, Himari. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Me too. I want to see. Whoa. For now, I can confirm that this unit has been successfully activated. Also, can you tell who we are? It's finally here. Her new body. Okay. Sensei and Aris? Okay! As expected, As expected of the great K, I wholeheartedly believed in you. I told you that nothing would go wrong. Everyone here is so dramatic. I think the fuss was justified. Right, wouldn't you have been disappointed if we were all nonchalant? It was necessary. I will try to remain calm for you, Kay. No, it's fine. In that case, hello everyone. I'm Kay. Still Kay. She is Kay. Okay, now you're a pretty android girl. Yeah, this is a better design. I'm happy for you, Kay. I don't think the original design was bad either. Aw, poor Rio. Her designs are always getting lambasted, you know. Poor Rio. She needs more hugs. I can walk now. Hop! I can speak from my mouth instead of that tinny speaker. I have hair, hands, fingers. Well, I had hands before, in a way. But anyway. Sniff. Congratulations, Kay. Then let's move on to the next step. Have you learned anything from inhabiting that body? Of course, even if you hadn't, I'm still glad to see you're happy. Yeah, it'd be embarrassing of me to say that I have nothing to offer, especially after throwing such a tantrum. So let me be clear, I have many things to share. Let's head back to the transport ship. So we finally got Kay that new body. Level up. Oh, we're gonna get everyone the new armor? Let's go. This steel continent resulted from evolving Nizak, the 7th prophet, to an extreme level. Though Nizak's original form has spread out to a point where it's practically unrecognizable. All of Decagrammaton's prophets are in the steel continent right now, and each and every one of them is protecting their designated area. They're replicas, to be precise, but they're no different from the originals. Replicas, I see. Ultimately, if Kivodos is fully covered by a steel continent, as those three plan, they can be systematically created at any time. But we have a bit of a problem here. And what is the problem, Kay? It's difficult to track where each of the prophets is currently. Why? Is the enhanced security concealing them? That's correct, Himari. If I were to be straightforward, they're all hiding right now, and they're doing a good job at it. However, I learned some information about these three new prophets. We've already recorded intel on the first 7 in the Tree of Life's phylogenetic tree, so we can use that as a reference. First, there's Nizak, the steel continent itself. Its title is the Infinite Land that testifies victory, and its path is Victory Finally Achieved. At least that title is easy to grasp. Yes, it is. And next up is Yasad, who is quite difficult to find. Its title is the Foundation of Purity and Power, and its path is Truth Towards Completion. I'm curious, what do these titles and paths even mean? Do they help them work more efficiently? I don't know the details, but I can confirm that they use these designations to adjust the flow of energy in the steel continent in order to approach some new possibility. Yeah? And what would that be? I don't know. Huh? You were talking like you had some grand reveal, but you didn't say anything. Momoi is so smug here. Why is Momoi so smug here? Excuse me? Momoi, please. Kay, please calm down. I apologize on her behalf. It's alright, Momoi. It seems like I carried away. Hehe, right? Momoi! Momoi! Why is Momoi trying to rage bait her? Haha, Kay's getting mad. Well, whatever. And finally, there's Malkuth. Her title is Pilgrim of the Kingdom at World's End. And her path seems to be something akin to will brought forth from the flagship. Oh, did Momoi figure it out? I'm feeling a little inspired. Maybe I'll use this in my next game. Yeah, perhaps that'll work. Huh? You're not mad at me? You're just spewing nonsense and living in the land of make-believe. Dang, okay. Did Kay finally catch on that Momoi is rage-baiting her? What do I care if you use them for your story? Kay, that's a little harsh. Sorry, Yuzu, I went too far. Is something wrong? Or maybe not. I mean, at least I got Kay to apologize for something. Right, that's Momoi for you. I guess that's good. Maybe. Anyway, our biggest problem is Malkuth, clearly. We saw what she can do. We can't handle her power right now. Frankly, she could have taken us all out right there, but she didn't. She quickly retreated, as if she's being chased by something. What could that mean? I also wonder, My first guess is that Malkuth has an extremely short uptime. Maybe she's a unique unit designed only for short, decisive battles, or she could even be a technology demo. How impractical. In war, standardization and uniformity are paramount. Battle is all about attrition, after all. Or perhaps she wasn't created for combat. What do you mean? Then what is she for? Well, we can speculate ad nauseum. We don't have the time. What we do know is that the Steel Continent is divided into multiple areas, each managed by a prophet. And we can secure those areas and convert them into our territory. Now that I consider it, the Decagrammaton's forces and laborers are no longer attacking us. Right, the area has been secure for some time. When Malkuth ambushed us, to be precise. And the Decagrammaton's forces and laborers stopped swarming them. I see, so electronically occupying the area can stop enemy supports from entering. And once we fully occupy each area, we should be able to face the area's prophet. Finally, once we defeat the prophets, I should be able to absorb the primary information core into this body. Okay, we're getting explained on what the Steel Continent event is, since this body was made from the Steel Continent after all. What will you learn from a prophet's information core? As I absorb more information cores, the Steel Continent will see me as something like a collection of prophets, or some sort of higher being. It effectively elevates my administrative privileges. When I take control over all the information cores, I should be able to give orders to the Steel Continent itself. Notably, I could issue an order to cease expansion and shut down operations. Huh? That would make the Steel Continent... Yes, this would fundamentally resolve our problem. ... Understood, so if we occupy each area from the Steel Continent and take down its prophet, K will level up accordingly. And when K is at her max level, she will have the authority to stop the Steel Continent. Yes, I like the analogy, Aris. However, the number of prophets we can face right now is 8, and not 10, meaning I can only get up to level 80 instead of the full 100. Huh? Now that I think about it, you're right. We can't really do anything about Nizak and Malkuth right now. Nevertheless, this plan seems to be our only option. At the very least, we'll be able to confuse and disrupt the Steel Continent's operations and expansion process. Sounds like a clear goal. Yes, Sensei. From now on, we must occupy each area, eliminate its prophets, then retrieve its core's information, and save it to K. If everything works out, K should be able to greatly disrupt the Steel Continent's operations. Then it's decided, Sensei. We will need to physically prepare. Physically prepare? Indeed. Firstly, I don't think I can equip Abieshu again. Malkuth seriously damaged the exterior hull. The basic frame is also significantly damaged. I think we can somehow salvage and reuse the more functional parts. But all things considered, I believe the best course of action is to hand over the Abieshu frame to Aris. But what? Abieshu? To me? But, oh, so her battle armor is Abieshu. That's cool. Aris, we must use our resources and utilize all that we can. Now the problem is in extracting, overhauling, and modifying the frame to fit Aris. And we're pressed for time. And if possible, we need to arm everyone else too. Merely securing this area is already stretching our resources. ... What do you need? Haha, well, to start, we need to repair the transport ship, and then we'll have to reorganize, modify, and attach additional necessary parts, as Toki suggested. Since we're short on people, and most of the Amos is destroyed, we require various facilities for the automated processes and... Whoa. It's like asking us to build an entirely new factory. Yes, to put it simply, but that's impossible, so we have to find a way to manage. But everything will work out if we get things ready, right? Question mark? K? I do not entirely understand the logistics, but Rio implied it was impossible. No, it is possible. Of course, it's impossible with just me alone. But with Aris by my side, it's possible. Me? Yes, material reconstruction is one of the signature powers of the Nameless Gods. I mentioned that a few times, if anyone was listening. The entire Steel Continent was constructed with that power. Yes, we knew that already. Wait, could it be? Yes, it's what you're thinking. Is that possible, Kay? With Aris, yes. But I do not know anything. It's okay, Aris. It'll be like last time. This place is imbued with the Nameless God's power. I felt it when we faced Malkuth. And while it was a little distorted, the power isn't unusable. And I think with this body, I can wield the power even better than before. So let's show them, Aris. Let's show them what we're capable of. What you are capable of. Let's show them our true potential. Potential? Potential, man? I cannot see potential any other way anymore. Because of that stupid potential man meme from JJK. What should I do? It's simple. Look at me, Aris. Look into my eyes. You have it in you. You have always been perfect. And give me your hands, please. Know that I'm here for you. We are connected. And now, imagine, envision. Imagine? Yes, imagine what we need. What Rio said earlier. Abieshu's frame, and what you can achieve. I know you can do it. Imagine who you wish to be. A rough outline would be sufficient. I can fill in the details. Just believe, please. Be not afraid, Aris. Oh, this CG is so beautiful. Do you remember when that aurora lit up? What it meant? You are greater than that. I see it in you. Aris, K. Whoa, I feel like I'm in a video game cutscene. Momoi, don't stop breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, I think you have a point. Aris? It's her battle armor. She did it! I have new armor. This is me. What is this? Yes, this is your potential. This is your Abieshu. Quite the super phenomenon, huh, President? I've witnessed many phenomena in our adventures. This is the greatest. And I am glad. Next episode, dress up. Okay, and we're getting everyone else their armored as well. Yeah, let's go! Did I make you wait long, Sensei? Midori? What's wrong? You're incredibly cute. So true, Sensei. Thank you, I'm glad. We followed Aris' example and armed ourselves with new clothes and weapons. And Midori provided particularly inspired designs. Everyone ready? All 8 of us? Yes. It was no problem. And clearly, Midori had an aesthetic in mind. Toki and I reviewed the practicalities, naturally. Yes, thanks to Kay, it was quite easy. Hold on, Midori, if I may add a thought. Why do we look like astronauts? It's cute, that's why. Come on, Momoi, keep up. It's quite practical. But appearances matter. Cuteness? I just tried to make it safe. You were well protected. I appreciate that, but still, you know, maybe a little more style? I think you two look cool. Huh? You think so? If Sensei says so. Anyway, you two are protected. That is what matters. Statistically, you will survive over all of us. You can clean up the mess we leave. Kay, can you please not say things like that? Midori, I was just kidding. Let it go. And next up... Yes, it's Toki! It's Toki! Hello, Sensei. Asuma Toki is reporting as well. I'm in a more optimized lightweight form, see? Seriously, can you please be normal? No, I have a new outfit. It looks good. Observe. But not everyone feels that way. You just heard. But I look good. Okay, I get it. I see. You gave Abieshu to Aris. Yes, so I've changed myself into a mobile recon unit. Unlike my standard maid uniform, this one efficiently retains my body temperature. Were you cold all this time? Yes. Poor Toki. And you kept wearing the outfit? Yes. Why is that, you ask? That's all that. Sensei, there are times when one must endure. I will not allow myself to succumb to the cold. Amazing. Amazing job, Toki. Why is that again, you ask? Because I can't lose to Amy. Okay. Okay, she was fighting Amy because Amy was in just a swimsuit. I see. I don't understand your answer at all, Toki. It's okay. I understand it. That is what matters. To Toki. Let us continue. Please observe that the main primary weapons are a pair of energy pistols. When the battery cell depletes, it will eject backwards. It is quite striking. I thought it looked cool. I figured Toki's signature color should be white and blue. And when I remove this white jacket, you will be able to observe my exceptional figure. Would you like to see? Yes. I would love to see Toki's exceptional figure. What? No, I don't think this is the time. That wasn't an outright no from Sensei. I see. That will save it for later for a special time just between us. Special time. Special time. Okay. Okay, Toki. Toki. Midori, while I understand, stop giving her a reaction. We don't have time. And you, Amy, what, is the heat getting to you? Try to hang on. One day I would like to analyze you. From an engineering perspective, you are quite unique. Phew. Amy, weren't you wearing a cape? Oh, that? I took it off. It was hot. I mean, that's understandable. But Amy, doesn't the cape help with camouflage? You're a rear support. I felt like it would give me a heat stroke, to be frank. And that wouldn't help. You wouldn't want your marksman passing out, right? Oh, well, I figured you could tie the cape around your waist. You don't have to wear it. Thank you, Midori. Your thoughtfulness saved me. Yeah, that's my oversight. I should have considered. And like Toki, we replaced your weapon, Amy. It utilizes a battery cell. Although, the battery size and output are drastically different. The visor, furthermore, will help you target critical points that consume significant battery power. And your battery backpack is much larger than Toki's. What do you think, Sensei? It looks efficient? What's wrong, Amy? Don't mind me. I suppose it's strange. I would normally take the compliment. But I wanted to hear something different. What do I want to hear? I suppose that you look cute. That I look pretty, perhaps? Aw. Okay, Amy. That's very cute, Amy. Everyone flabbergasted. Yeah, you look really pretty. Yeah? Thank you, Sensei. Midori, what was that about? Okay, let it go. I know, but... Aw, they're getting jealous. Everyone's thirsty for Sensei today, or in this mission. Look, everyone stop, and I can tell you're excited, so come out with it. What do you think of my new suit, Sensei? Not to be rude, but... Aren't you cold? Oh my, how curious. I was pondering what you'd say. As you know, I'm a delicate, intelligent, super genius hacker. I consider the environmental possibilities. This suit resists the cold, the water, and is entirely adaptable in ways I suppose you can't fathom. Okay. Delicate, elegant. Look, I think we've all been thinking. Do you have no shame? Okay, isn't stating facts an essential part of the scientific method? Stating facts, alright, good point. Much like wearing pure white represents my absolute purity. Sob. Himari, what's wrong? Oh, Sensei, I've been taken by my beauty and cuteness that I'm driven to tears. I'm sorry, Sensei. Let me take care of President Himari. She's forgotten herself. Amy? Amy, I have more to say. Okay. The moment has passed. Quite literally. I must change this topic. Rio, please come out. Hurry. Oh no, Rio's gonna be the sexiest. Oh no. Rio? What's wrong, Sensei? I mean, Well, I don't know why you're reacting that way, but this is how it is. On-site response, facility utilization, situation analysis. I am wearing a suit for the occasion. It was a practical solution. I thought I should contract with President Himari, though I lack an explanation. Midori, I think there's an issue with your design approach. President, please control yourself. I'd hate to push you back inside the ship. Ugh. It was a moment of pride, as a designer. I have nothing to apologize for. She looks good. Very well, no comment. Rio's suit was designed to provide exceptional defense and electronic countermeasures. She will provide technical support on-site, as opposed to Himari. Rio, isn't that dangerous? It was the most rational decision. This is the Steel Continent, and we must prepare for the on-the-fly tech warfare. Okay, I see. Please take care, Rio. Sure. Leave it to me, Sensei. And next... Oh, Yuzu. Yuzu was hiding. Yuzu? Come out, Yuzu. You've taken us all this way. Yuzu, are you alright? Ugh. Huh? Your outfit isn't like the twins. Well, I asked for it. Yeah, initially I said we should wear the same. But... Is it okay if I don't explain? We're in the Steel Continent. We could be wiretapped and must be careful. Oh, she gave her this suit so she could pilot a Neo Avant-Garde later. Very, very smart, Rio. Very good job, Rio. Look at Rio. Look at Rio. Very good job, Rio. I asked for Yuzu's suit to be like this for a reason. Please trust that. You're hiding your reasons from your allies? Sorry, I know I shouldn't. I trust you all, truly, but it's okay. I believe in you, Rio. Really? You mean that, Sensei? You're right. Rio had good intentions the whole time. Well, perhaps. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Aris? 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 ... You trust me after all this time? Yes, because I saw how hard you worked on Abieshu and Kei's gun. I believe you meant well. I see it. I helped too, you know. That is true. Himari helped too. Very well. I'll let it slide just this once because you're so cute, Aris. I had many surprises. I think you'll like them. Speaking of which, Kei's gun? Ah yes, well, it is what it is. To be unarmed in Kivodos, it would essentially be running around naked. Dang. Guns are that important in Kivodos. It's Arendelle. Arendelle Luminous Nova. It's an energy weapon, like the others. I appreciate that, but this outfit, me? Like, what am I even doing? Yuzu, you look fine. We need you, Yuzu. What? Well, if you say so. Okay, I'll do my best. Okay then, let's do a final check. Yep. They got their armor. Cool. Rio and Kei. Kei? What's wrong, Rio? There's something I wanted to tell you. Why me? There's Sensei too. Well, to check. You can't conceal information from the Steel Continent and those 3 children. Is that right? ... Oh, this is where she tells her about the plan for Neo Avant-Garde. That's very astute. How did you know? They didn't know about you and Aris until we reached Tiferet. And that's why you believe you can tell me about your hidden ace? Very well, I can put up a firewall, but we'll only have about 30 seconds. Right, that should be enough. ... What's wrong? Rio, you... You're not sane, are you? Is that so? But anyone would. No, it's strange. Overprepared even. Still, given the situation, this particular instance could be seen as justified. Even so, honestly, my god. Is it so strange? In any other event, I'd think so. But in this case... Aw, Kei likes it. I'm grateful for you, Rio. Please know that. Is that so? But I'm curious about Yuzu's suit. She will be fine? Like, this will work? Oh, the foreshadowing for Doth. Doing this out of order does kind of ruin it a little, but man, this foreshadowing, this is so cool. Yes. And about that second stage, it should work. I ran the simulations. It should be easy. Of course, I don't want to do it to her. Yeah, the hidden ace. You never want to use it. A hidden ace? Sensei, this is, it's... We were talking about surprise party? Hidden ace dish? A surprise party? Well, we'll win, right? You know this. Ah, so that's what you were talking about. Yes. Isn't that right, Rio? Yes, precisely. What's happening with Rio and Kay? I think I heard of a surprise party? Oh, did I ruin it? Well, we will celebrate after all this is over. I think it will be so much fun, Sensei. Yeah, me too. And we'll all be safe and happy, right? Well, I suppose. And to guarantee that, we'll need a more detailed plan. Detailed plan? Yes, well I am confident that Sensei will help us conquer each prophet and occupy their territory. I believe we should prioritize Bina. Bina? Why? Because we know Bina's location. I knew you could do it, KK. Do not call me KK. Ahem, and there's another reason. As I said, the Steel Continent is an integrated network. Bina possesses a firewall. We can break the security of the continent's system by disabling it. I believe that breaching it will reveal the location of the other prophets. Okay, so that's why we fought Bina first. I see. And, as Iris informed me, if I do not address this firewall, I believe the Steel Continent will continue to expand. I see? Kay's right. We require greater authority. Bina should give us the security authority to hack the Steel Continent. I guess that settles it. Yes, Sensei. We have our first target. The self-proclaimed contemplator of disparity. The third prophet of Decagrammaton, Bina. To be continued. Next episode, 000000. Operational plan. Steel Continent. Come on, Yuzu, you're suited up and everything. Put some force behind it. But, you don't have to entertain her like that, Yuzu. It just spoils her rotten. And sis, leave Yuzu alone. Come on, you're my favorite sister. You shouldn't be so mean to me. I was trying to help Yuzu feel braver. Okay. That is right. Courage is the most important weapon for a hero. Why are you getting swept up in the mood too, Iris? Now, we're heading to Bina's area first, right? Things will get easier once we take over Bina's area, since we can use the transport ship itself as our base. Once we retrieve Bina's core and gain access to the Steel Continent's network, Sensei will take it from there. We'll split into 2 teams for each area, but the members themselves will switch depending on our needs. That's the entire point of using the transport ship as our base. Once we've taken over a Prophet's area, Kay will have to be there as well. Yes, Kay will absorb the Prophet's core data and convert it. Don't describe me like I'm that round creature that swallows enemies and copies their abilities. So you know that game too, Kay. It is a masterpiece. Of course Kay would know Kirby. Actually, let's bring him out. Look, it's Kay's favorite character. Off stream, I'm probably gonna take a picture of because Kirby mentioned. Let's go. Out of curiosity, do you like games too, Kay? No way. This is just coming from my memories and experiences from back when I was synchronized with Iris. Yeah. Kay's being tsundere. She loves Kirby. I think Kirby would be happy to hear that. Like, Kirby would be very happy to hear that Kay likes him. I see, so that time together is just troublesome memories to Kay now. No, that's not true at all, Eris. There's no way. That's not what I meant. What I was trying to say was, it is okay. No matter what you think of me, I will always cherish what we had, Kay. No, that's not it. I would never ever think such a thing. You have to believe me. It is okay, Kay. I am fine. Eris? And at that very moment, Iris glanced over with a playful smile. Aw, Iris is learning. Stop teasing her, Iris. Hehe, I'm sorry, Sensei and Kay. What? Tease? What? So, huh? But teasing Kay is fun. That is true, so you know it too, Sensei. ... You're the absolute worst, Sensei. What did I do? Well then, Sensei, let's go. I, Asuma Toki, will support you as the perfect maid. Can you really call yourself a maid in that outfit? I will support you as the perfect special agent. You're so adaptable, Toki. However, isn't the ability to swiftly adapt to any condition a fundamental for an exceptional special agent? V for victory. Peace, peace. Yeah. Shouldn't we get started already? Everyone, to your positions. Den, we're under your command, Sensei. Phew, that's a lot of pressure. Oh my, wasn't this just another Tuesday for you? You could see it that way. Well then, let's get started with Operation Bina. To be continued. And I finally caught up. Okay. And then Operation Steel Continent, and then I already did all the Steel Continent stuff, so now we're just waiting. Now we're just waiting until maintenance. But yeah, so I was expecting to actually complete that today. So now I'm finally caught up in Decagrammaton, so I know what's going on. But yep, Decagrammaton is cleared, and we will fight next week. I will be doing a stream for pulls and for the Steel Continent, because they should give us the Malkuth battle after maintenance. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Koyuki and Ryo say bye. There's Ryo. There's Koyuki. Let's bring out Yuka and Noah as well. Yeah, still 3 more days. And Kirby was mentioned, so let's bring him out again. Look, it's Kirby. You know, let me get the ninjas as well, even though they're in the background. They're like on my bed. Hold on. The ninjas also say bye. But yeah. That was Tsukuyo. Here's Michiru. And there's Izuna. Nin. Okay. But yep, that's gonna be it for today. It's still a couple more days until patch. But yep. See you guys next time. Bye.